So, I'm going to talk about my transition. I got some questions, and I think some of them important. So yeah, here it goes. Well, what do I wear when I go out? Well, it depends. I like jeans and tank tops and running shoes. So when I go out, that's what I wear. Sometimes dresses, yeah, like this one. So I'll wear something like that, yeah. Don't mind my voice. When I play video games, we get too excited and we start screaming in the mic, and I lose my voice. So I hope tomorrow I have a voice, but it comes back. So yeah, makeup wise, I suck at it, and so I do just that line here. So then they match. Fuck yeah. The black, that's not shadow. I need to sleep, I'm tired. So it's working to my favor. Shaving. I don't know how to hide this, like, no matter what the fuck I try. So I'm waiting for my appointment. Laser hair removal. Until then, what else? So this is what I wear. That's the makeup. Not much into lipstick. I put gloss. That's about it. And the reason is because I'm lazy. Like, you gotta keep looking at it to make sure it's still good and whatever. Like, don't have patience for that. So gloss is easy. Just boom, you're done. Second question I got: what did I notice being on hormones? I started hormones May 2024. My dosage was so low that literally, you can say I was on nothing. Just to give you a comparison, I was on 0.1 estrogen, 0.1 milligram estrogen, and now since December 2024, I've been on 6 milligram. Okay, so you can see 0.1 and 6, huge difference, right? So I noticed nothing. December 2024, 6 milligram, yeah, I start seeing one thing, just one thing. And what is that? Breasts, just a little bit. I mean, it's not much. We're in February, so it's like December, January, February, 3 months I've been on full dosage of estrogen. So check with me in like 6 months from now. We'll see how I look. Everything else, whoever knew me as a guy, it's on my website. You can go check it out. I was like big, right? I look very masculine. Even the face looks nothing like this. Like, if you look at how I used to look like a guy and now, you don't think I'm the same person. Like, that's how much difference. And before hormones, when I decided to transition, I decided to lose the weight, so I changed my exercise. and I did lose the weight. I mean the muscles, not weight. I wasn't fat. I was very fit, but I had like a lot of muscles. I lost that, and my face changed when I was losing all these muscles. It changed literally my face. You can see that. Most of it is gone now. I just have a little bit here on the back I need to lose also. It'll make me more feminine. Yeah, so I posted pictures on my Tumblr before May 2024 when I started the hormone replacement therapy. And you see, I look like this. Okay, I look like this as I started losing my muscles and everything. You know, go back 2022, 23, I looked nothing like this. 24, when I started to lose all this shit, then yeah, I started changing without hormones. Now, a lot of trans have so many changes they talk about. A little bit of breasts, that's about it. But doctor says like, give it time. So okay. So this is another question I got. Which bathroom do I use? Now, before I blah 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 blah, this disclaimer. This is how I think, this is me. That's what I would do. There's no right and wrong, right? And that's not what I'm forcing on everybody, but this is how I do things. Well, until I reach my feminine characteristics that I'm looking for, I don't see myself as complete, let's put it this way. Of course, I'm not delusional. I'm born male, right? I've been a guy all my life. And I knew nothing about LGBT. I knew nothing about trans people. I come from a family that is conservative, but not religious, so don't get this the wrong way. Conservative in the sense that you're expected to play house, get married, have kids, have a good job, and no LGBT, obviously, and all that stuff. And that's not me. Anybody knew me. Even I think family members knew that. So, growing up with that, knowing nothing about LGBT, nothing about trans, and when I decided to say, okay, I'm doing it now. So I went about it the way I know how, by saying, okay, well, I look like a guy, muscles and this, let's lose this shit. So that's when I decided to lose all my muscles. Change the exercises from weightlifting to aerobics and things to tone and like endurance. And learn makeup, that's a fucking struggle, let me tell you. And then when I started learning about trans people and looking at videos and see what they go through and what things they not complain about, but difficulties that they face. There was very few in common I had with that. In the sense, what I'm trying to achieve, I mean, of course, you are what you believe, right? I don't believe I'll ever be 100% woman. It's just impossible. Like at my age, all my life I'm a guy, even my mentality, because you've been conditioned to think in a certain way, right? But you know inside you that it is not who you are, but you've been conditioned to be like that, like a guy. So if I go from male to female, my attitude is still gonna have a guy flavor in it. That will never change. In the sense of, if I want to get something and whoever knew me as Isidia, I don't let anything stop me. Like, I go full force. I get what I want, or it'll kill me while I'm trying to get it. I'm like that kind of person. And it's not competitiveness. Competitiveness, you want to be better than others. I don't care about others. I don't give a shit about anybody. It's just like, hey, you know what? I want to be a woman. My definition of a woman, so I can live an authentic life, right? My definition of a woman is the body physically has to be as feminine as possible. Can I get it that? No, I can't. So I'm not delusional here. So, okay, what can I do to get it as close as female as possible? Well, one thing I cannot get is my size. Like, I mean, if you compare me to a cis woman, they're smaller, face smaller, skull, bones. Like, I can't change that now, right? So I know that. But what can I do to get it as close to female as possible? That's what I go after. Based on today's technology and what's available to me and all that stuff. So I in my head, I create a list. So it's like, okay, you know what? My nose doesn't look feminine, it looks masculine. Make it smaller. So that's one on the list. Lips. It needs to be a little bit more plump, not too much, but like not porn style this thing, no, but like just a little bit. That's another thing. Adam's apple, get rid of that. Voice feminization, so I don't sound like a guy. And remember, I said this is me. That doesn't mean this is how it should be done. Everybody does it the way they see fit. There's no right and wrong. So keep that in mind. If you're another trans person, that doesn't mean what you're doing is wrong. It's just this is how I see it. And of course, take hormones, breast growth, laser hair removal, here or anywhere else, but I'm like hairless everywhere. So facial and my legs, usually like from the knee all the way to my ankle. That's where I have the hair mostly, just here. And it's not much. It's like light hair, right? And my hand, also like here, there is hair, but you can't see it. But in the sun, without the phone, you'll see a little bit. But it's not much. But here's, yeah. So I'm gonna do that too. And in my head, until that is done, I see myself not complete. But as I do it, I go out dressed like this. So now, having said that, got you to see how I think like a little bit. Then, which bathroom do I use, right? I got asked that. Well, until all that stuff done, I go to male's bathroom. That's just me. And like I said, this is just me. There's no right and wrong, and this is not what I'm advocating, but I just go like that because the way I see it is this. Okay, so before I learned anything about trans, LGBT, and all this stuff, I was going to transition like my way, right? So how would I look at myself now if I was a guy? Like, take me 5 years back. Isidia. How would Isidia sees me, Sarah, right now, right? So I know I said you will not see me as a woman because I don't see me complete yet. That's why I go to male's bathroom. This is just, it's in my head, right? And man gets scared of me. Especially if I'm dressed like this. It's like, what the fuck is this? I don't go to a urinal, and I'm gonna do the surgery downstairs, right? But I don't go to urinals, like, standing. It's not because I'm embarrassed. I have zero embarrassment. Whoever knows me knows that about me. I don't get embarrassed. If I believe in something, I just do it. The reason why I don't go to urinals is because after I finish, I have to talk. It's gotta look good. So there's like a fucking process I have to do. So yeah, I go to a stall so that I can do my thing, right? So my experience, nobody ever bothered me. It's the other way around. I think I'm scaring people. Now, dressed like this, so you can see I'm not overdone. Like, I don't put a lot of makeup and everything because maybe, I don't know, good thing, bad thing, but I don't know how to do proper makeup, so I go very light. And when I go out, whether I'm dressed in a dress like this or jeans and tank top, usually that's my favorite, and the running shoes, nobody bothers me. And I mean, they can tell I'm trans because, like, you see lines here, and you see, like, sometimes, like, the gloss, you see that. And I wear, like, the trans necklaces, and I got, like, bracelets and stuff. So they know what I am, but they don't bug me for some reason. My girlfriend says maybe because you're not overdone, that's one. I think it's because you're confident. If you go confident, generally they don't bug you. That's my experience anyway. So far, everything's okay. Actually, the people who bug me the most, they're friends, or supposedly friends. Everybody, they give their opinion. Like, everybody's so freaking opinionated today. They see something, they make assumptions, and they let you hear it. It's like, okay, you do that if you're so convinced. Not me. So yeah, what other question I was asked? Dating. Would you tell somebody I'm trans or this? Well, of course. It's on my freaking website. I'm so public about it. I don't hide the fact that I was a guy transitioning to a woman. And after all the operations and everything, even if I become passable, of course I'll tell them. Why? It's because I want somebody to like me for who I am, not who I pretend to be, right? And what I am, I was a guy, and I'm transitioning to a woman. If somebody doesn't like that, well, I don't want them, my friend. I don't want fake people. That's just me. I try to be alone, no friends, than having people, they like you because you're pretending to be somebody, not you. That's not me. What else? These are the most controversial questions I got asked. Yeah, I guess that's it. If I get more questions, I'll answer them. I'm trying to build up my new Sada Maze YouTube. So I'm not live on my regular YouTube. Same thing with TikTok. I feel bad because, like, I have, like, over 100,000 followers there, and it's ghost town now. I'm trying to build new TikTok, new everything for surveys. It's gonna take time. I'm not deleting all the content when I was a guy. It's for reference, so you can see how I look like. You can also, if you go to my X was my primary social media when I was a guy. You'll see how I used to think. Based on my responses to people, I left it all there. It's all public. So you can see how my mentality was. You'll begin to understand when you compare me transitioning to the guy I used to be. I think it will make a lot of sense. My behavior will make a lot of sense to you. A lot of things I'm changing. As I learn new things, of course, I change my views. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was asked what things I changed from the way I used to be to now in terms of things I do for fun, hobbies and stuff like this. That's actually a good question because I literally did a 360. It's fucking weird. My girlfriend thinks it's the hormones. Because I always wanted to transition and be feminine and all this, but since I started the hormones, a lot of things changed. So that's the non-tangible. So I said the only thing hormones did is the breast. This is the tangible physical thing. But mentally, yeah, a lot of things changed. Racing cars, drag racing, going to the drag strips, gone, zero. Bikes, motorcycles, I love. I don't think I'll give that up. It's for the adrenaline, I guess. I love adrenaline. Risky things like to people, risky things, like bungee jumping, whatever. I still can do that. That didn't go away, but it's not an interest anymore. My driving style changed. What else? My taste in cars changed totally, like literally. Now I see cars just takes you from point A to point B. What else? Food. I used to like certain things. Now taste change. That's something big actually. The stuff I used to like and now what I like. My approach to things is also changed. Before I used to my priority yeah the priorities 100% changed. Okay, like what I deem important right now compared to before, day and night. Boy, what else? Well, my girlfriend likes me like this a lot better. She goes, at least you're more fun this way. You were too serious back then. So we'll see in 2 years. That's the ultimate test, cause. Okay, that's it. Bye.